Good morning, folks. It's me once again responding to another classic video from Kevin Samuels. That guy cracks me up. Man, his videos is just is golden. Anyway, he made a comment about well, the video I'm talking about. I'll leave the link in the description once I find the video link. The video title is called "Men Shouldn't Lie to Women and Can Women Handle the Truth?" Now, the point that I'm actually addressing is the point he's making about plus size women. Now, if you know anything about Kevin Samuel, he's not down with a plus size at all, which is fine. Each to their own, whatever floats your boat, live and let love, right? And even though I agree with a lot of his points in terms of health and fitness, right, he made a comment, sorry, he made a comment that I am entitled to respond to, because even though he's talking about high value men, which I am not in terms of money and resources, he did make a point that I can respond to. Now, he said the reason why guys go for plus size women, and I'm gonna break that down in terms of plus size women. I mean, you got Jabba the Hutt large women, which I don't go for. I don't go for some Jabba the Hutt large and round. I go for the traditionally voluptuous, curvaceous woman, which I will give you a description. I'll show you an example of that in a minute, right? He said the reason why guys go for women like that is because they're broke. Okay. Yes, I am broke, and this is what I can respond to. He said, give a guy $10 million or £10 million, you will see the sort of woman he really wants. Now, this is where I'm going to pour vinegar on that theory now, because you give a guy like me who's naturally into curvaceous plus size women, that would make me worse. If I haven't met the love of my life by then, it'll make matters worse, because with my 10 million, it's not because I have 10 million that I'll be able to get them, right? It means with the 10 million, I'd have time and I'd have more access. Give me more access to what I naturally like, it'll be game over. Now, I'll show you example of what I consider as my ideal. Ideal size for me is anything from a curvy size 12 to a size 18. Preferably 14 to 16, but the allowance, you know, I can roll with a little bit lower than size 12. I can roll with a little bit higher than size 18, but ideally the 14, 16 mark is the ideal. But let me make it clear and give you an example of what I'm talking about. Right, so when I say curvaceous woman, this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to move it right close to the camera. All right, I'll give you another example. Just bear with me. Now, one man's meat is another man's poison. Okay, big ass, chunky thighs, curvy legs, still got the hourglass figure, pretty in the face. That's my flavor. You give me 10 million, right, with time and access, I'd have 4 of them at the same time. I'd have a Mediterranean white, Latino, South Asian, East Asian, red bone black. So that would be the woman I would go for. I would go for them now, but you give me 10 million, I'd go for that even more and worse if I'm not with the love of my life, because I'm one of two ways. It's all or nothing with me. I'm either mad in love with a woman and tunnel vision, there could only be one queen on my throne, or if I'm single, I'm painting the town red. So there you go. So in terms of Kevin Samuel, if you're watching this, which I doubt, me and you would make good friends, because I won't mess with what you like and you won't mess with what I like, you know?